Ladies and gentlemen, dear viewers, welcome back to Kaiser General, Efile of the open general, open source, free game, and the legacy version of Panzer General 2. We are continuing today our Ottoman Empire campaign in its struggle against time and progress on the eve of the 20th century, on the turn of the 20th century, and in the beginning of the 20th century. So up until now, first of all, I apologize again to the semi fiasco of yesterday. If you saw it, if you know, then you know. But hey, turned out tactically it did turn out. Anyway, we started this journey with Turkey, or as I like to say, Turkey, or as we should be saying, because that is who we are playing as, the Ottoman Empire. It struggled against, well, not really, but we started with the struggle of the Crete Greeks against the Ottoman Empire, which ended in the Ottomans' victory and de facto occupation of the island of Crete. We then moved on through Trablusgarp, which is, I think, the Turkish name for Libya, and the bitter and fierce battle of the Ottoman troops against the Italian colonizers, who thought they lost something on the shores of the Mediterranean. Well, Turkey showed them that the Ottomans understand the Libyans better than the Italians do. Anyway, it was very hard. I sweated a lot. Like I said again, go watch my last segment. It was wild. I'm surprised I came up with the idea to post the replay. So, but yesterday when I finished the video, I was like, okay, bye. And I didn't really show you where it's going now. And this is, without further ado, what we will see now. So let us begin. Well, would you look at that? Battle of Kirk-Kilise, October 22nd, 1912. Remember, even during my first videos when I was singing odes, ODE, how to say this, odes and eulogies. I don't know if eulogy fits here, but anyway, when I was singing praises to this campaign, I mentioned that like the broad spectrum of historical conflicts available in Open General, and I mentioned that like some of these wars I personally never heard of, and it is through Open General that I found out about World War Zero, which was the Balkan League and then the Broken League. Side note, Strategic Command, very good game series, especially the new versions, the new engines, and they have again American Civil War. Is it? No, I think Strategic Command World War One. It has two campaigns, the Balkan League and the Broken League. Of course, I recommend them. Anyway, so here after 1, 2, so first we had Velestino, then Domoklos, then we had Tripoli, then we had Janzur, right? Tripoli, Janzur. I think 4 scenarios so far, right? So this is the 5th. And finally, after 4 scenarios, we are arriving at World War Zero, which was the Balkan Shuffle, the wild out shit that went down over there, which should have been a warning sign to certain powers that be, especially a certain a gentleman who shouldn't have taken his fucking carriage down that certain street in that certain city, but hey, it is what it is. History happened. So now we found out how it came to be so. And here we start with the Battle of Kirk-Kilisse. Italy isn't the only country that covets parts of our empire. Now our former vassals Serbia, Greece and Bulgaria have made an alliance for seizing our remaining provinces in Europe. Among all our enemies, the Bulgaria army is the largest and the most disciplined. They'll attack us in eastern Thrace, in Greek I think it's called Thracia, between Edirne and Kirk-Kilisse, and they'll try to break our line of defense. They know they have numerical oh my god, again. They know they have numerical superiority and that right now we won't be able to receive any reinforcements, but we can use their overconfidence in our favor. You'll take command of our right flank and make a quick counterattack in the village near Kirk-Kilisse. If you manage to defeat and outflank the best units of Bulgarian Third Army, they'll have to stop their advance or at the very least slow their march. That will give us enough time to prepare a solid defense line. But be careful, Bulgarians are on the offensive west and north of you, so you could clash with them if you advance too quickly. Orders: take all victory hexes. Special note: there is no possibility to deploy your Hamidiya cruiser, but she will be handy in the next scenario, so you should keep it. Ooh, that sucks. Okay. Hold up, let me read the tip again here. You'll take command of a right flank and make a quick counterattack in the villages near Kirk-Kilisse. If you manage to defeat and outflank the best units of the Third Army, they'll have to stop their advance or at the very least slow their march. That will give us enough time to prepare a solid defense line. But be careful, Bulgarians are on the offensive west and north, left and upward of you, so you could clash with them if you advance too quickly. Okay. So I was kind of hoping I could sell it because it would. I have only 58 prestige. This is nothing. But if I sold Hamidiye, I could obviously purchase some stuff. So let's see. This is Eskipolos. Also, side note. The reason why this is World War Zero, because I think it was one of the first instances in the Europe. Well, I mean, obviously people used to be sick before, and trenches didn't come about in World War Zero or One. They came about even earlier. Best example is Capitan Alatriste, when the Spanish were fighting the Flanders. They had trenches there, and it was nasty and dirty too. But like, I think in this Balkan conflict in World War Zero between Ottoman Empire and the Balkan League, it was one of the first instances of a viral outbreak, biological damage done to the troops, so much so that the fighting force was deemed incapable or ineffective. And I forgot to whom it happened, and I also forgot if it happened on the march or during attack. I think it was like logistically, like people were retreating and the army was being decimated, or I think someone retreated and the enemy jumped in to take their positions, but the logistics were not fleshed out, so whoever followed up got sick. All I can say is I watched a video by Jesse Alexander. I suggest y'all watch it too. Very interesting war, very interesting conflict. I remember distinctly how Turkish general was complaining how they gave up North and West Thracia. No, sorry, the Marmaran. Well, it is Thrace. It's like the westernmost side of Turkey is limited by a river or the Bosphorus, I think, and beyond that, I'm being wrong. I'm sorry, but like basically, Turkish general was complaining like, how could we give up Marmara region? I think that's what it's called, the Marmara region, to the Greeks. Whatever will happen to the oh my god, I forgot that word. He mentioned dervishes. I forgot the word again. Not clique. Like the special place where the dervishes would gather and dance, and we gave up the Marmaran region so the Greeks would come in and smash all those places to pieces. Like the way this general worded his sorrow was very poetic. Anyway, Jesse Alexander, search it up on YouTube. World War Zero. Anyway, let's continue. So, where is this? Is this McCoy? And this is Bulgarian HQ town. Interesting. And this is Eleclair. And I'm supposed to take all this. What do we have for units here? I think these are Nezamiya, some recon and artillery piece. Some more Nizamiya, some more artillery. Good force here, recon, cavalry, infantry, 2 artillery pieces. And then, okay, this is our HQ, I assume. Kirkilise has to be held, that's why we have a bunker. And HQ. And we cannot place our ship anywhere, I don't think so. Okay, let's... Can I place... Requisition, hello? Yeah, I guess no. It's a river, so what's a cruiser gonna do in it? So, ladies and gentlemen, let's start. We have a supply hex over here, okay. Zerkeche. 4 soft, 1... No, 3 plus 2. Okay, a light recon veteran and shock tactics. Very cool. This is a recon, so it's phased. Okay, well. What is this? Konin Rzhov, also recon. Well, you look weak, so here, get blasted. March. We need to pull up forces up real fast. Heavy cavalry, advance. What a shame. Okay. This is for now. Obviously, we have to advance on all fronts. Please notice, I want to show you something. So, L, airfield. This is a map integrated airfield, unlike the object we had in the Libyan desert just now in our previous mission. So over there, the airfield was a object belonging to me, which could have been destroyed had the enemy enough force, for example, naval support. Like, let's say it had like 3 cruisers, would swim up along the shore, bombard it to pieces, charge in with some infantry, take care of the rest, right? My airfield would be gone and my air assets would be hung up in the air until they dropped from lack of fuel. Here, the airfield is part of the map. It cannot be destroyed, only made use of. And the way you make use of an airfield is that you fly an airplane anywhere into the airfield hex or in the 6 surrounding hexes. So if you have a lot of air units, you can just park them around the airfields, and within 1 turn, just don't touch them. They, like, if I would fly a unit in and then park it here, I think you need a full resting turn to resupply the air unit. I mean, resupply, I mean this button, right? If you want reinforcements, then yeah, the unit must not have moved and must have stayed in the airfield. And the resupply happens automatically. Anyway, back to the business. What is Nizamiya 09? Okay, let's advance. Anyone? No? Anyone? No? Alright. Okay, so here I'm gonna exit. What about this? Okay, 3 hexes. Okay, H1, 1, 2. Okay, so I'm gonna. I don't know. Oh, wow, look at this. So I already made a mistake, kind of. Well, what about here? Here is okay. So I'm going. The bridge is destroyed. I'm going to swing around. So these guys go up and you follow. So no, but the artillery will stay on this side. Also an enemy force coming in. Okay, let's go. Pierce through the woods in the mountain. Let's try flanking the enemy from here. You guys. Okay, now let's check. Plus scenario info. Okay, and then we click here. Is it visible? Let me configure something. Okay, now. So, RTP, rail transport pool size 0, which is a shame because look at this rail infrastructure available in this map. Why can I not make use of it? Sucks. Because I would have loaded up these people and just swung them upwards. Obviously, the enemy won't come through the river. He comes from here. Hopefully not from here. If he comes from here, I'm challenged. Another airfield. Anyway, what I wanted to say is if I had rail transport, I would have risked loading up these 4 units and just swinging them northwest. Now, I want to reread the statement again. Be careful, Bulgarians are on the offensive west and north of you, so you could clash with them if you advance too quickly. Interesting. So I'm supposed to advance slowly or something? West is here, so they're coming in here. Am I supposed to let them through? I don't feel any shame anymore for replaying if I fail this mission, but let's try again. That will give us enough time to prepare a solid defense line, but be careful, Bulgarians are on the offensive west and north of you, so you could clash with them if you advance too quickly. If I don't advance too quickly, how am I supposed to take this? Especially here, like it's a corridor. I have to clash with them for this town. I don't understand. Anyway, Shift E. 15 turns. Scary. Well, like the Chinese say, "Mei banfa." Gotta do what you gotta do. I will start moving these people though. Mahmoud Mukhtar Pasha's HQ for defense support. Okay, nice. Vamos. You guys go here just in case. I'm gonna leave my hexes as is. I mean, this has a trench, this has a bunker, so it is what it is. And they didn't say nothing about south. Also, maybe I'm lucky and I get some reinforcements. Ooh, okay, this establishes our outlook. I'm gonna listen to the description. So instead of, I think I messed up already. Instead of clashing, I think I'll try swinging south. Southwest and then northward. Like let them pass along this mountain range, along this hill country or forest. It's rough, it's not hill. While they pass through, I challenge them at this McCoy. Okay, let's go. Let's see what happens. Shift E. First turn. Okay. Now, here we go. I understand now what they meant. But even if this is a better defensive position, Okay, we're just gonna... So obviously they have to come in through the breach. They can't really come through here. So it's a tunnel. And these are the reinforcements. And you two guys, you go ahead. This artillery piece will be relieved by this artillery piece. And then swing north for 2 to try challenging the HQ here. Okay. What about this? Okay, nothing. I am correct. And you, how much you got? 3 vision? What a shame. Can't reach you, and no, can't shoot either, because you're not mobile. Well, swing. Okay, let's try like this. 1, 2. He can see these guys, but not him. Yeah, I'm trying my tricks here. Come on now. There we go. So this is what happens here. You guys follow through. He's defensive, right? He's what? Yeah, he should stay in the victory hex or maybe even take up defense. He's not an MSU, not a must survive unit, is he? Not MSU. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Come on now. Now we do overrun, but this is how we do it. This is how we do overrun. We push them back. Swing around. Okay, so so far so good. No bonuses in terms of requisition. I can't buy anyone. No, only Mustafis. Only Mustafis. Second turn, let's go. Oh, wow. I'm not the only smart one here. Come on, support fire. Ouch. Wow, that sucks. Okay. You guys move again. Move out the way. Okay. No, that's too far. Okay. I think I'll have to replay this scenario because this is a grave mistake I did here. I should have maybe established myself in the rough and the forest so I could, take them on through entrenchment or just pull back to the city. Because look at this mess. What is this? HQ. General Dmitriev. Who's this? Oh, now I'm about to show you something cool. So, these are 46th Regiment, 5th Dunavska, the Danube, the river Danube. So, in Eastern Europe, Slavic languages, whatever, Dunavska. Sorry, division. 3rd A, Dritte Abteilung, I don't know. Anyway, Pehota, which means infantry in Slavic languages quite often. 4 soft, nice defense. Yeah. But watch this. Oof. Lek Karutka. Kareta is about to get shot up real well. And you can imagine, dear viewer, right? So we got the infantry riding in karetas, which are like carriages, right? And then some Ottoman soldier runs up to you and does a quick ambush into your carreta. You just sit there with your back to the tarp behind you, feeling being transported fast, and then suddenly you get blasted with bullets. Oh my god, we need to disembark ASAP. Disorganized, disjointed. You fall out and another Ottoman troop runs in and continues the attack. Of course, it will be 4 out of 10. So what I'm trying to say here is that I got lucky and I caught enemy transport in its transport condition. So let's do this. You on the bridge. You must not be on the bridge. Please give up. Oh, this is, oh my god, this is, I'm being blue balled here. So these guys are inside the river. They would die now if I would sneeze at them, but there is no one to sneeze at them at, which hurts my feelings, but it's life. What about you? Can you go away, please? Okay, you pull back. You, okay, so this is the west side story. Now let's continue with the north story. North side story. You need to die real good. And you need to, I'm gonna use you first because you got 10 strength. And then follow up with you. Ooh, within range. And so H, press H, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay. So not only am I trying to avoid enemy zone of control, but I'm trying to flank from behind, which should be a bonus. And what I'm doing here is setting up what the Italians were doing to my Bedouin in the deserts of Tripoli or around Tripoli. Boom, boom, boom. Now this is what we open generalissimus call an overrun. Too bad I didn't have enough force to break the artillery, but this is good enough. This is very good. I might even, I'm feeling optimistic here. Maybe all the mistakes I'm doing on the western front can be offset by my maneuvers here. If this is all the force in the north, I'll just continue, take this for bonus prestige and swing around and let my guys concentrate on this battle while my cavalry takes care. Well, you see where this is going. Oof, okay, very interesting. Can't wait to see what's up here. Shifty. Okay, okay. Shrapnel to the face. Oh, another transport. That's funny. What are you doing in the river, senpai? Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Here, you in the river, you should suffer. We can arrange that. Very good. You in the river suffer too. Give up. Okay, maybe not. Can you do like this? Oh, snap. I wasted a turn. I should have attacked here. Because again, is this a different transport? It is. What a dum-dum. Okay, why is it like that? Is there like some kind of artillery? What a... Oh, they just... Okay, let me show you something. Can remove mines, can use... Interesting. I shouldn't have hurt this much. Because they were still in transport. I guess they stopped, so if they ran into me, it would have been better. It would have been an ambush. Can you... Yes. Yes. You first. Because we want that overrun, right? Oh, nice. So this is an ambush, but because it's artillery, I still took a strong hit. I thought it would be weaker because it's not infantry. Okay, I'll have to reinforce him next turn. So, let's see what will happen here. Okay, good. You continue. Who is this? Pechota 2. Make one scene, no problem. Move up. Move here. I'm assuming everyone moved out of the way, so actually I should pull this guy back so he can recon the path for my artillery. I will need... I'm doing a... I did the right thing deciding this artillery to be pulled westward. Okay, you move in. I wish I could trade places. Defense. I want to save scum so bad. So I want him to charge. Yeah, it's too soft attack, not worth it. Clear, clear. You just stay here then. You just stay here. These guys, next turn I'm reinforcing them. Oh, 268 prestige for this victory hex. But I'll need it to resupply everyone. So first we resupply before buying anything. Shifty. Last turn. I'm gonna play the enemy's turn, then my turn, then that'll be it for today, because it's 30 minutes already. Okay. He reinforce. Okay. I'll be chased away. Oh, ouch. Wow. Come on now, survive. Oh, this hurts. Yeah, I might be replaying this. Okay. You guys need to go because you're in the clear, so I want you to die first, okay? You just die like this. And you come here, you come down. I should have used him, whatever. What I want to do is, yeah, no, not you. You finish them off. Yes, there we go. You keep standing. You guys pull back. I should have done the one-man army, the last stand on this approach too. Like I exposed myself for no reason because this is a tunnel, because it's a bridge, right? It's the same as here. So, well, I was hoping they would be coming down this avenue instead of across the river. Okay, so far so good. Come up. How much vision you have? One? Very good. So it has one vision, meaning it's blind. These he can see here, so I can move in here, can move in here, can move in here. Next turn he's dead unless he moves. Okay. Interesting battle. On one hand, I'm kind of doing okay because of what happened so far. On the other hand, some losses that I don't really like. And one more turn, right? Yeah. Enemy turn and then we save. Okay. Chase me back. Yeah, it's okay. Please don't kill me. Yeah, very good. Survive, survive, survive. Okay, good. Oof. Yeah, ambush. Ouch. So this guy needs to get his lives back. You are being punished for being in a transport. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, move here. Come back, finish him off. I don't want to go into the river. It will disadvantage me. This cavalry will eat me up. I will retreat into the city and establish. What is this? It is what it is. Like this cavalry 100% will charge into my artillery. Okay, then I have to defend my artillery. They will not reach here, and these guys won't enter here because of zone of control. What's up here? And I hope everyone moved past. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Now you. What is this? Okay. You. Oh my god. Why are you so useless? Blast them. Blast them. Move back. Kill the artillery. Revenge on the... Okay, I have to reinforce you, maybe Alpha. -18. Okay, interesting, interesting. Remember I said nobody's gonna come through the river? I guess I was wrong. How did they even do this? Through the hills? That's wild. Oh my god, I forgot about this guy. So stupid. He's the solution to this problem here. I got 2 cannons blasting everyone. Would shut down any kind of attack. No one here? Okay. Ooh. Interesting. They need to go. Kartechnica, MGZ8. Kartechnica means... Oh, this is interesting, because MG08 is, again, probably some kind of Mauser, right? 7.92, but Kartechnica. Kartech means like shrapnel. Anyway, dear viewers, this is unfolding very interestingly. Both forces are going at each other's throats real good. So, but I'm gonna ignore him. I'll have to concentrate on this. First this, then this. He can have it later. Too bad, like I said, I do feel I'll have to replay this scenario maybe because the initial mistakes are too heavy. I forgot this guy. He should have been here defending 1-2 turns ago, which would... The situation isn't that bad to begin with, but would have been made it even better. Never mind, I shouldn't have... Again, think for a second, Viet Fang. Viet Fang, that's my nickname in video games. Like Vietnam Funk, like the music. Why don't you think for a second? The scenario intro told me to slow down, wait, and not charge into the enemy who is charging back. And he has overwhelming force, not me. So obviously, since I have less forces, I should try my best and make the most out of the terrain available to me. Yet I abandoned my posts and just started charging. I mean, it's working out over here, which is what I was supposed to be doing. And again, the scenario designer is genius because it's all in the context cues. Okay, I missed the text which told me directly what to do, but the enemy grouping, this unit group was the only one who had a cavalry unit attached to it, which implies attack, because it's a cavalry unit. The tank of this time. All these units had artillery and some recon. So just, guys, when you play these games and in life in general, RTFM, read the fucking manual, read the scenario intro, read the room, read the map, read the units. Don't hurry. Do not make my mistake. Let's see how this plays out in May, because remember, well, actually no, tomorrow is Friday. We'll continue tomorrow. I'm reminding you again, my dear viewers, I'm on a trip from Monday to 1st of May. Thank you for watching. I'm enjoying this. Maybe it was the desert that was keeping me down. Crete looked cool because it was, kind of rocky earth, Mediterranean. The desert completely lulled me, and now we are back in Europe, mountains, fields, and forests. So today, for whatever reason, I'm more hyped than usual. Anyway, thank you for watching. Guten Abend, buenos tardes. See you soon. Have a good one.